Hi, good morning. What you see on screen is Visible Body's courseware. It's a web-based platform for delivering interactive assignments and quizzing using Visible Body content or content that you have from websites or videos, handouts that you have used in class. So I'm going to do an example here from the folders that we have. I have set this up. The folder that I have open is digestive disorders. And the Visible Body library is full with over 10,000 pieces of content. These are animations, 3D models, definitions, pronunciations, all sorts of information. And what I've done here for digestive disorders is create a quick review of the upper alimentary canal, and then giving students a quiz, and then introduced the pathology GERD. So here is the review, and there is a quick animation that I won't play, but that animation goes over the entire process of digestion. The asset right below it, digestive juices, is an illustration, and let's open that one. So you see here that I'm pulling content from the database, and here comes the illustration that we're talking about. There's a quick review of the content, and then I will show a 3D model. And again, here's a quick review of the content, and then as the student clicks on the assets on the left, or the names on the left, they are moved through this 3D model. So the student can review just as is by reading that content on the left, or they can also learn more by accessing these definitions, pronunciations, and click around and access other pieces of content. So here I'm showing that cardiac sphincter that'll come in play when we present GERD. Here's another 3D model. And this one is a presentation of the sphincter. So we're going to move through the esophagus. The student will see this cardiac sphincter. They can zoom in and then continue to move through this quick review of anatomy. So a lot of times we hear instructors say that once students take that A&P course and they get into courses after in the curriculum, they don't remember the A&P content. So this is a quick way to review. And once we've reviewed all that content, here's a quick quiz. This is a 3D model quiz. And the way I set this one up, you can do it differently, but the way I set this one up, I'm letting the students take the quiz as many times as they want, and the grade book will just record the best grade. So here it's loading the 3D model in the background, and now the quiz is ready. So this is a 10-question quiz. I picked this quiz right out of the quiz bank just to do a quick demo. So this is a quiz that you can access, or you can edit this quiz however you want. But the way that these dissection quizzes work is that there's a series of questions and there's a model presented, and students have to sort of move around and access different anatomy and decide what answer they want to give. So that is a part of the duodenum, and I think I picked that one correctly. And we have instructors that say that this sort of learning really sticks with the student because the process of having to manipulate that model and look for the answer really helps seal the learning. And I'm just sort of picking answers and really just moving around the model so you can see how a student can manipulate, show, fade, hide, rotate, zoom in and out. So because I didn't pay a lot of attention to what I was picking, I got a 4 out of 10. But here I can see what I got right, what I got wrong, and this actually shows up in the instructor grade book too, so you can see what the student is good at and where they need help. So that quick review of the anatomy will take students, anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes, or they can spend as much as they want. And now we're going to do a presentation of GERD. So the Visible Body database has a lot of animations that do some heavy lifting in introducing a concept in a short amount of time. And here's a video introduction to the concept of GERD. And so there's the video. And the other thing I want to show you is that everything I've showed up to now is our content from the database, but the Visible Body Courseware also lets you add your own content. So, here's the review that I showed of the upper alimentary canal was a 3D model. The quiz was a 3D model from our database. That was an animation, but this is a website. And I picked one from the Mayo Clinic, so you can assign content like this and tell students, direct students to take notes, pay attention to specific content on this page. This could also be a page that links to a video, and that video could be on your YouTube site. It could be on some OER site. And here I just wanted to show you that we actually also have a presentation of GERD on our blog. So the blog has a lot of content that reviews basic concepts for students too, and you can assign content from there as well. So that is a quick review of just one lesson, and I did this one to answer your question about how it is you could use anatomy review and introduce pathologies quickly to students, whether you're doing that in lecture, in class, or you're assigning it as homework.